What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back with another danchro video, and of course, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you guys hit that little button down there. Let's jump in, because we just got a brand new event, and of course, along with that, a brand new gacha. Now, we'll talk about the event a little bit here, but I want to talk about this new gacha first, because we know that every 2 weeks or so, we're going to be getting a new gacha for the anime, but here's the thing, I think those are easily skippable for the most part, because so far, at least with the first one here, Seer's going to be going into the general pool. So for me, if I'm going to be spending my Iris on a current gacha, I'm going to be spending it on the new gacha that just dropped. And that, of course, is coming with this new Ryu, and also another Seer. So, which makes sense. I mean, these two characters are really important and a little bit of a tussle at the moment. But let's actually check out what they do. We're going to start with Ryu here. Okay, so maxed out, she does attack multiplier of 52%. Round AoE attack hits 4 times. Skill 1 is attack multiplier 150%, cooldown 400. One hit linear AoE attack grants recovery of magic multiplier 180% to all units, which is really nice. That means even if you swap her out, it still counts. Also grants 2 magic increases 7% permanently to all units. That's actually pretty good. Can be stacked up to 10 times. So wait, you can get up to 20. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Attack multiplier of 165%, cooldown 400, 1 round AoE attack, pulls enemies in closer range, which is actually also really nice. Grants 26% reduced endurance to enemy for 10 seconds. Also, this is actually really good. Also grants all units recovery with a magic multiplier of 180%, 30% magic increase for 10 seconds, and 4.5% continuous recovery. Wow. She's actually really solid. Attack multiplier 585, cooldown 2000, 1 hit round AoE attack. Applies 52% fire damage increase, 19.5 increased movement speed, and 39% damage increase to all units for 30 seconds. Applies 200% increased action skill damage to your own unit for 30 seconds. So that is actually pretty impressive. Like, she is really good. Makes me wonder, like, at what point, let's see, skill details. So, this is at, let's go down here. So, 52% still, this really doesn't change that much. Skill 1 at least doesn't. It's going to change with this. So, that's a thing. Skill 2 levels up at +1. It gets a little, no, yeah. It levels up at, okay, levels up again at +4. So +1 and +4, that gets better. Skill 2 levels up at +3. And our final skill levels up at +1. Then again at +5. So there is a benefit to getting units max limit broken now. I guess there kind of always was, but, you know, it just really depends. Numbers-wise, look really good. At max limit breaker power is 9340, HP is 9150, strength is 419, int is 410, vitality is 389, and dex is 726. Let's check out Seer here. So, power is 7450, HP is 2815, strength is 377, int 396, vitality 73, and dex is 565. Of course, numbers are going to be a little bit different and a little bit lower in some situations because she is an assist. Now, as always, we'll read the max limit break and then we'll investigate further. Lady's Trick. It's a support you can use every 50 seconds. Support technique applied to all units. So again, you can drop her and then swap her out, which is really nice. Not every unit does that, by the way. Apply 3% continuous recovery to all units for 10 seconds. Apply 30% increased action skill damage for 20 seconds. Skill 1 is activated when a support role adventure is in use. Inflicts 2.5% damage received. Increased to enemies for 10 seconds when attacking up to 5 times. Vacation Maid 2, when in battle, 30% magic increase to your unit. And finally, when in battle, 12% HP recovery to your unit. Now, let's see when these things level up. Lady's Trick levels up at... we got a little bit of a boost at skill 1. And then at max limit break. Skill 2 gets a little bit of a boost at 2. So plus 2. This one gets a boost at plus 3. This one should get a boost at plus 4. Yep. Yeah. Just a boost at plus 4. And then this one obviously. So, yeah. So there's your benefits for actually maximum breaking these units. And these units are should be time limited. Doesn't say though. Doesn't say here that they're time limited. I'm sure they are, though. Units like this always are. Let's check the summary. Let's see. New gacha rate is up. Yeah, limited time characters. Okay. So, they are time limited units. If you go down here to the... you'll notice that there's, once again, implementation of that pity system. Now, you do have to get to 16 summons or 8 if you go... well, I don't know. I don't know if paid does double here or not. That actually would be interesting to do. This guy... Blah, blah. Get a guaranteed SSR or higher in the 10th slot. Oh, really? Okay. So, that is one thing I didn't pay attention to. In this gacha, conducting the draw 10 times lets you conduct a guaranteed SSR character in the 10th slot. Interesting. Additionally, this gacha features gacha bonus points where you can earn luxurious rewards. And same thing we got during the anniversary. Moreover, with the gacha bonus points, you can get a character exchange ticket with red, which is what we just talked about before. It's running until the end of the month. So, you have a couple of weeks on it. You know, they are time limited, but time limited characters come back a little more often in this game than they have in the past. Comparing it to Danmemo, at least. And what do I mean by that? If we actually go back out here. Oops, went too far. Notice that we have a Jumpstart gacha, which includes this Yellow Bell, who actually I really would love to get a dupe in. Artemis, and the the Wedding Eyes. So you have 3 units here, and you are going to get 1 guaranteed time-limited character. That's just guaranteed. That means you actually, someone out there is going to get lucky and get all 3 in one summon. But, yeah, this right here is super worth, and we do get time-limited units back in paid banners all the time. So this is a rare situation where I'm like, I'm actually going to be hitting this at some point, because that is mega worth. But we do still have this banner, but I'll be honest with you guys, you need to focus on this banner. Let's talk about the event a little bit. I haven't actually looked at the event yet at all, so this will all be news to me. Okay, so we're doing challenge tickets again. It's based on basically unlocked based on the amount of tickets that you receive. So you do need to grind out some tickets here. Consume tickets and fight bosses to get rewards. Kind of it's a no-brainer. The higher clear rank, the more event points you get. And, of course, as we go back in here, let's see. So the story quest basically requires that you get up to 2,500 tickets, which actually shouldn't take too long. Just run some other events. I have some events out there that I could easily clear right now to get those tickets. Boss battles, same deal. As you get tickets, you can fight up through here. And what they're basically talking about is with Test of Strength and Trial, you can actually go in there and like get timed results. And based on those timed results, you could actually clear some of those events. We'll talk about those a little bit more specifically later on. Missions. Oop, we want to do... Oh, look at that. So we can actually get, with the coins, we can draw for these events. We'll have to do some of that. That's actually really interesting. Let's check the rewards. That reminds me a lot of what Danmemo implemented in like their second or third year, where there was a gacha attached to every single event, and those were really fun. All right, so we got Memory Auxiliary, which I'm actually running low. I do need 50 Silas at 2,400 points, 50 Silas at 5,000 points. So it looks like every, 100 Silas at 9K. Some all-encompassing Fauna, lots of regular gacha tickets, 200 Silas at 1,250, another 200 Silas at 16,000. So Silas rewards galore in here. Plus, with our logins, we just got 1,000 Silas, and we should get a bunch more later on. So if you're like me, I just spent, if you guys didn't see the video last night, I did one last go in the other banner before it left, trying to MLB Harmonia. I actually managed to, so that's good news for me, I guess. But there's plenty of Silas in here. You'll have plenty of time to do this. Plus, if you're like me, I have held off on some of the story quests. I did complete a bunch of these, but I've never completed that one. I think that one just had a difficulty level I wasn't comfortable with at the point. But so I've got a bunch of these on very hard that I've still either got to beat or I've got to perfect the whole thing. So I have a lot of Silas still up for grabs in here. Not as much as I kind of thought or hoped, but it is what it is. So yeah, this is a golden opportunity for me to go in and farm all those events. And my recommendation for you guys is to go in here and just skip every single one of these that you can just to get early rewards. So the very hards you could skip once. The hard events you could skip 3 times. I wouldn't worry about anything lower than that. I would do all the very hards at least once. If you have the time and you can do the hards, you know, it pays out. It really does. So only thing I wish I could press that right here. I hate the fact I have to go out here, press the, it's just, it feels like unnecessary clicks, you know? Or, I mean, what would be really nice is if they implemented something like DanMemo had, where at one point you could just, like, if you've already completed stuff, you could just do a mass skip. That was so nice. That was very late game, though. But nevertheless, guys, that is everything that's at our disposal right now. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments, as always, down below. And I'll be back with more coming up here real soon.